Welcome back to Real Riders Ride, everybody, and this is the spoiler, and this is exploring Tennessee and other places. I want to take you to the Pinson Mounds State Park. It's in Pinson, Tennessee, and that's about 30 minutes south of Jackson, Tennessee. Now, this state park is regarding the Indian Mounds. Now, what you see here is an overview of what the park has to offer. And in this video, I'm going to go through a short explanation of what I saw. And this is going to be part 1 of 3. And we're going to concentrate on the visitor center in this one. And then the next 2, we're going to get into the park itself. Here you see Raw 1 outside of the visitor center, and the visitor center is built like a mound itself. And so definitely a warm day out there. So if you're coming in the summertime, definitely bring your water because it's a very large park and you're going to be walking around a bit. What you see now is the back side of the park. And the front was under construction because they're doing some things for wheelchair access. So you had to use the back. So this is the back side of the park. And it kind of looks like a cave that you go into in the park. And once inside, you will come in from the back. You'll see a theater just to your right. And there they actually show you a 20-minute overview of the mounds themselves and kind of give an explanation for them, the Indian mounds, and they give a bit of the background of the archaeological dig and some of the items that they found there, and give you an explanation of possibly why the mounds were built there.
How did these people decide when they came to the spot it was sacred to set a burial in just a certain spot, to decide to build a mound on it, and then determine by where the sun is rising or where the sun ends up in the solstice to put another mound out there, or to stand on Saul's mound and decide there needs to be a 1,000-foot circle out there with a mound inside of it and set it on a hill. It amazes me that they were so committed to what they believed in, to get generations of themselves to build, to put things in a certain order, to treat the place sacred. The more I learn about it, the more I'm curious about it. It's just an awesome place.
The visitor center has a small gift center. You can purchase T-shirts and replica artifacts, Indian artifacts and whatnot, and several state license merchandise. Also at the gift center, you can stop by the health desk. That's where the staff will turn the video on for you in the auditorium. And you will also get a free site map, and it shows you the different features of the whole park, including which includes some picnic area, several picnic areas, and they've actually got a small pavilion and a cabin area to which you can rent there and have your family and sleep over there. So throughout the museum, you'll see various Native American artifacts that were dug up at the site, and there's several displays that shows you some of the tools they use, some of the pottery that they use, and basically explaining somewhat the way of life that was lived on the land by the Native American people. And it also has some maps of other mounds that have been found throughout the United States. You can also take a picture as yourself being a park ranger, and just outside the visitor center they have one of the bigger pavilions for picnic areas that has a play area for the kids. Now in the next video, I'm going to take you to the top of the tallest mound and give you a 360 view of the park itself and the area around. It's 72 feet in height, and yes, I climbed it. So that's going to be it for me, the Spoiler Real Riders Ride. Stay tuned for part 2 of the Pinson Mounds State Park. I'll see you on the road.